a timeline of things you should be doing. And also, any senators who are interested in helping me run the RSO Summit, talk to me afterwards or shoot me an email.
We'll now move to Treasurer Report.
No report. We'll talk about when he brings up the other thing. I'll speak then.
Interesting. Okay, so now move to Secretary.
Someone last week asked where Mythbusters was, and I said 8 o'clock. It's actually 9 o'clock on February 8th.
Okay, we'll move to committee reports, academic affairs, Thursdays, 5 p.m. W Center 219 now. No longer 220. They put a class there. They weren't very fond of us meeting there also. So we've changed that. Otherwise, not everything I said last week. I send out the minutes and that stuff to you guys so you get it all. Any questions, just bring them to me. Accountability. Okay, campus life.
We had a meeting last Thursday, well, this past Thursday, and Danielle DeFeo and I also met last week with Dean Nielsen about some of the things where we've been working on this the bus stop shuttle station in front of Humphreys. We're also working with the Office of Residence Life with that to try to get a shuttle station, but we're trying to I know we have the money, but we're trying to get other facets of campus to also collaborate with us and take part in it. Office of Residence Life is really interested in doing it, so that's cool. We're also trying to work with the 1870 Society and maybe the Senior Gift Committee. And then the bowling alley is pretty cool. That's going along, so that's it.
Constitution and bylaws.
Yeah, as you can see on the agenda later, this will hopefully be my last meeting as Constitution and Bylaws Committee Chair. Yay.
Public relations. No. We'll work on that later. Speaker. So we already got the update. Mythbusters is what? February 8th at 8 p.m. 9 p.m. It's on the minutes.
Just show up. You guys should all come for a little bit.
Are the guests allowed? That was brought up on the Orgsing page. Somebody asked.
Yeah, I don't think they're charging, so
All right.
why not?
I'll reply to that FAQ
Let's
question.
try not to make it
I already made Facebook
you
event.
don't want it to be
Too
that
late.
long.
Tailgate.
So, we don't know.
Oh.
Is there even a tailgate
Yeah,
committee
no,
right now?
we're going to be appointing a new head soon.
Okay. Committee on Student Interest, Subcommittee Reports, Ethics Student Council,
No report.
Professional Societies.
Oh, okay. Hi guys. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shaquille Thomas. So in regards to the SHIP's budget that they put in for, the conference in question is a collaborative conference with SHIP's, the STEP Office, National Society of Black Engineers, and SACE, Society of Asian Scientist Engineers. This is our second time to run this conference. Last year around February on the conference. And it's mostly a conference for all students on campus to promote leadership development and social networking skills. It was a great conference last year. About 60 students attended. The reason why they are requesting for the budget is to fund the, we have breakfast in the morning, lunch in the evening. There's different workshops that need materials and other things like that. I don't know the budget off the top of my head, but next week, SHIP will be coming in to discuss the budget a little bit more. But that's all I have based on what they told me. So I'm not sure the details.
You guys questions during a report. During a report.
Yeah, is it just students, like students that allowed to attend?
Yes.
Or other students?
It's just Stevens.
Okay, so no more questions on the report. We'll move on to what happened. Media board.
No report.
No report. Special interest council.
No report.
Club sports.
No report.
Arts and music.
No report.
Recreation.
No report.
So we'll continue with the old business. I'll now I entertain a motion to approve the minutes from Monday, January 20th.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so we'll continue now with discussion on the motion. Okay, so attendance, everybody good with that? Very important.
I just realized something. Having looked that over, I realized that my name was not listed under the absent from last Monday's.
This one right here?
Yes. Sorry, I just noticed that.
That's fine. Is that all right? Can you correct that? We're not gonna, we're gonna humor that one without a motion, if that's all right with you guys? Dave, can we do that? No motions for the corrections to the minutes? Is that all right for the little stuff?
As long as you know, as long as people approve of what the changes are gonna be.
Unanimous consent.
Yeah.
Unanimous consent.
Aye.
All those in favor, please say aye.
But you can just say like, is there any objections?
Are there any
If no one says
objections?
anything, thank you guys.
Continued then,
My name's Dawson.
at all. Any objections to her being here? Any? Credits granted, look at that.
I was also here. Says I was absent.
Sean was here, so any objections to that? I'll contest, he was here, okay. Continue then, more questions, I'd like to move past attendance if possible. Dave?
Can you strike the C from my name, please?
So many consonants.
I object to that, it sounds like there's a C.
It does not.
Didn't we just added another letter to your name last week? Okay. Alright, well, continue, can we move past attendance, is that right? No more objections on that such. Meeting, 7:10, reports, nothing special. Subcommittee reports, looking good. Anybody see anything? No? Alright, seeing none. Seeing none, like to move previous question.
Second.
So moved, that's better.
Second.
Alright. All those in favor of approving the minutes from the January 20th Senate meeting, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Alright. We'll continue now with new business, items on the table, whatever you guys would like. Sean?
I move to bring back from the table motion to approve minutes from December 1st.
Second.
Hey, let me just open those up. Now, these were put on the table because we weren't happy with the attendance, or anything in that matter. So now we'll discuss them again.
I'm still not anywhere.
These are supposed to be the revised ones, correct?
I don't know if you guys heard it.
We don't know now.
They were
No.
revised.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if she uploaded the right document.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, I have her. It'll be right now, I'm sorry.
okay, so, could you email them to me and we'll move to new business?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So, we're just gonna put this back on the table.
This is the last meeting we had last semester. right?
Yes.
Okay, I was absent.
Oh, no, we're gonna, this is
Oh,
not
okay,
the correct ones.
Okay, alright.
Alright, we'll just continue with new business and we'll go back to that. Pretend we didn't take it off the table, if that's all right with you?
That's fine.
Okay.
Move to approve SDS road reallocation.
Second.
Alright, we'll continue with discussion. Discussion on this. Would you like to speak on its behalf first?
Yeah, sure. So I'm actually president of this organization. This is something that we ask for every semester, and we pretty much get it every semester. The way Owen put it last semester is he said we asked for this because it's like when we ask for putting money towards wigs, instead of wigs, we're gonna put it toward makeup. So it's all stuff that's related to the show, and it's something that we've always gotten. And all of our purchases go through a faculty member anyway, who monitors them really closely. So, if you guys are cool with it, happening again.
Tyler?
So like SDS has been granted this in the past and it hasn't been revoked?
No.
Okay, because according to our bylaws, this is a standing motion. So in other words, it lasts until we revoke it. So like, they should, if we've ever granted them autonomous reallocation before, they should still have it.
I could go to Dave for clarification if he'd like to.
So
essentially we don't need to bring this up every semester.
I think the reason why I bring it up is because it's directly related to items from their budget from last semester. So the reason, at least that's what I was under the impression of, is the reason why we re-grant them autonomous reallocation each semester is because it's only in regards to the items and the numbers from their previous semester's budget. That's the only reason why it keeps coming back up. And to make sure that when all of us graduate, people still know that this exists and it's something that we approved.
That's a good point.
So those are the two reasons why we do it every semester. But off his statement, there's no reason why we shouldn't just give it to them because it does just last forever. So, continue discussion then, Sean.
Move previous question.
All those in favor of moving the previous question, please say aye. All those opposed, all those in favor of approving the autonomous reallocation request for SDS, please say aye. All those opposed, motion passes. Continue with new business and items on the table. Go new business. Anybody? What?
I don't think it's more of a renewing the approval.
Yeah.
versus approving.
We could word it like that next semester if we want. Dave, you cool with it? I'm running everything by you because you're my new guy.
The way it's, I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Tyler.
Tyler. The way Tyler said it was exactly right. The way it's written here, it lasts as long as it needs to, unless the budget committee decides that the organization has violated the bylaws. So it lasts until the budget committee decides otherwise.
Okay, so we'll continue now with new business then. Anybody else wants to bring up one of these?
Motion to approve Jonathan Myers' appointment to Accountability Committee head.
Second.
Discussion. John, would you like to say something about this?
I don't know much to say. I want to get more involved with the RSOs. This seemed like a good way to do that.
All right. Kristen, as president making the appointment, would you like to add anything?
John approached us, said he was interested. Thought it'd be a good chance for a younger senator to get more experience than the Senate.
Discussion then. John?
Move previous question.
Second.
All those in favor of moving previous discussion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those in favor of approving Jonathan's appointment as the new accountability committee head, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. Continue with new business. Sean?
Motion to approve Tyler Romeo's appointment to Constitution and Bylaws Committee.
Second.
We'll go to discussion. Tyler, would you like to say anything?
I think I questioned the candidate's credibility. In all seriousness, yeah, I mean, I was on the committee last semester. I do like working with Constitution bylaws. I'm also the head of the Honor Board's Constitution bylaws committee head, so.
Kristen, as president making the appointment, would you like to add anything?
Actually, it's the vice president that makes the appointment.
I'm sorry, Ashley. Would you like to clarify anything?
Tyler did a good job.
All right.
I helped them.
So continue discussion. Danielle, do you want to say anything?
No.
Not at all. All right. Seeing none,
Move to previous question.
Second.
all those in favor of previous discussion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those in favor of approving Tyler's appointment as the new head of the Constitution and Bylaws Committee, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Congratulations, the motion has been approved. Continue with new business. Sean, would you like to do it?
Sure. Motion to approve Matt Hunt's appointment to Public Relations Committee head.
Second.
Okay, so discussion on that. Since Matt's not here, I will not ask him to say anything. We'll go to Vice President. On the appointment, do you have anything to add?
He expressed that he wanted to get more involved with the publicity. He's very organized. I think he'll do a great job as well.
All right, continue discussion then.
Move to previous question.
Second.
All those in favor of moving the previous discussion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those in favor of approving Matt's appointment as the new Public Relations Chairman, Committee Head, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. Now we'll continue with new business item on the tables. Did I get that email? Let me just check before I give you that one. Spam, a lot of spam. I didn't get it yet. Did you send it out?
What?
The new,
The SHIP budget? No.
oh, I didn't get that either.
No, that's not being sent.
Okay. I meant the minutes
Yeah.
from December. Do we have the minutes from December? Do we?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to seem pushy. Oh, it's okay. Okay, new business, anything? All right, so if there's nothing else anybody would like to bring up, we'll move to discussion while we wait for the the thing that comes, you guys can motion to bring it up when we're in discussion. Do you have something?
Founders Table Table Sitting starts this week, guys, so if you signed up. Oh, sorry. Ticket sales start this week online, so buy your tickets. And if you're signed up for table sitting, or if you haven't signed up for table sitting, please do.
Continue discussion, yeah.
Do you know how many tickets are being sold this year?
Thousands.
500. Approximately, that's including faculty that has been invited.
Okay.
More than last year.
Yeah, it was like
400 last year.
Yeah.
Continue then. Sean?
This is a question, because I remember that it came around on the email chain, how much, we were charging faculty? What did
It
we?
was 45.
Okay.
Yeah, that was approved by the people who do the monies.
Don't you
Okay.
want time table?
Yeah. Kristen sent, yeah, I'm sorry. Christy sent me an email, let me know.
The faculty speech charge.
No, faculty, it's a long story. Shannon?
Just for clarification, if you didn't know, the tickets are already set aside for you. It's just you're gonna get them if you sit for 3 hours. So you don't have to worry about purchasing them or anything. We'll have them for you. But if you don't sit the 3 hours, you're gonna have to pay for one, and hopefully there'll be some left.
Yeah.
Tyler?
So I guess now would be a good time to, I guess, discuss exactly what's going on with the ship thing. So I don't exactly remember what budget we did grant them. So, what did we grant? Does anybody remember?
We're gonna
Yeah,
put clarification
we'll
in
vote.
the cabinet. All right, I have this budget, this meeting minutes now, so if somebody wants to make that motion, I'll entertain it. A motion to review these minutes. Sean?
Move to bring back the table of minutes from December 1st.
Second.
Okay. Here they are, now in Word doc form, but I am not privileged enough to make those changes, so I won't be doing them. Discussion then, new attendance, how's people like that? Excuse me?
You can press the
I'm not gonna push Seb over my boundaries, you know? I wanna get Danielle's still on here. You were here, no, the budget meeting. This isn't the budget
This
meeting.
is the
Yeah.
last meeting.
It was the second time.
Yeah, I was here for that.
Does anybody have anything to say about Danielle being here for that meeting? You guys were all unanimously okay with it. We'll move forward from it.
I mean, I
You-
don't think it really matters.
I honestly can't remember if I was there or not. I'm not listed on either list.
I don't think you were actually there.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference. You didn't have 3
You
last
weren't there.
semester.
He was on the original, you were
Right.
listed as on
Alright, so that.
Yeah, I was definitely here.
Mike,
Since this is like the past Senate, it isn't really relevant now.
We're still in.
well, we just have to have the minutes approved and documented. In terms of attendance records, though, this meeting won't affect anybody
Yeah.
that the oversight committee feels needs to be brought up for impeachment. Right? Right, that was the spreadsheet? Yeah,
Twice
so
semester.
there's nobody, well, I mean, in terms of having 3 absences total from last semester, there's no one that we really want to bring up. And anybody that we would be interested in, this wouldn't make a difference, so. Because we're malicious, out to get people. That's the type of oversight committee we are.
So I mean, it doesn't matter, but it would be nice if you added me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, nobody approved it.
Unanimously okay with it.
Still not approved, so continue discussion on these minutes. We should probably just get them out of the way this time, so.
Yeah, move previous question.
I'm gonna suggest that, okay.
Second.
All those in favor of moving for discussion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Oh, we had a long enough discussion, and it's pretty unanimous, we're gonna continue then.
I have comments there for the budget.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to discussion after this. Okay, so all those in favor of approving the minutes from the December 1st, Senate meeting, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. You will be added to the attendance.
Yes, I know,
before we
I
get posted.
thank you.
All right, then, we'll continue now with discussion. Tyler, your question, could you repeat it?
What money did we grant them, and what money are they asking for?
So they were granted 2,200 from us for 4 of their 5 events. And we, according to what Owen wrote in the comments, the financial committee cut their second conference that's why they got the first conference that they had listed, not the conference that we had just gotten the email about. So what we had suggested to them was to do a reallocation and do that with the conference money, because according to our guidelines, they don't get, 2 conferences funded by us.
Okay, so what they wanna do is they wanna take the money for the other conference and use it for the conference that we gave them.
That's what we suggested, but they want to kind of just appeal it and get both. But we told them that really isn't an option because we don't.
So in that case, they would be submitting a additional funding request for
Right.
the second conference.
Yep.
All right, so you guys, Mike.
So, Shaq, so what happened with this is, you're saying that this was done with multiple organizations? Can I?
You have to read it directed to him.
That's what I was about to say.
No, I got it, I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Would you like to clarify?
Yes, this is a collaboration between 3 professional organizations and a department here at Stevens.
So, I'm thinking that, do we know if the other, this is the way that, like, we have to submit budgets, is that if it's for a joint event, it has to go through one organization. Are the other organizations going to professional conferences? Because if not, then it really wouldn't violate our bylaws, except for the fact that they just like submitted it as this one organization. So, can we, I mean, I don't really see an issue with it, but since we do have these guidelines, can we see if the other organizations have submitted budgets for conferences?
Yes, I know personally.
But Barry, can we find out what the other
No, you can
organizations are?
answer, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I know for NESB, there's a national conference we have budget for this semester that we got approved for. This is called a conference, but it's more like an event on campus with the name conference.
Right.
So for my belief, I thought it says for Constitution or like a conference, like we're going to a conference like out of Stevens. So this is a Stevens event at Stevens with the name conference. It's not really a you get what I'm saying? It's not.
So, you guys aren't going anywhere to attend this, you're
No,
holding an
it's
event on
here,
campus that
yeah.
multiple organizations are going to attend from Stevens. Is it open to outside guests?
No.
No. So only Stevens students will be attending.
Yes.
It's sponsored by 3 organizations on campus and a department.
Yes.
What department was it again?
That, the Stevens.
That, so that's through Office of Admissions, correct?
No, it's a separate.
Separate office now?
Yes.
Unaware of that. Okay, so is that enough clarification for everybody? Devon, do you have more questions or something to add?
No, yeah, just to add, it's my understanding that the intent behind that conference guideline is because conferences, if they're going somewhere, it's only members of that organization who go to it. So this is not the case. So like despite the pointing of it as a conference, it seems fine.
I think in the past, organizations use the word summit for these type of things. So that's the same thing. Sean, do you have anything to add?
Just for clarification, this is going to come up next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
We'll tell them to submit.
They're gonna resubmit it.
We'll tell them to submit additional funding.
Ashley, do you have anything to add? No? Okay, so continue discussion on this item particularly, just to wrap it up. Anybody have anything else to add? Is it all clear? It'll be back as a reallocation request, right? Or additional funding request, that's what they're gonna come in as. So just be ready for that. Read the agendas. Continued new business and discussion. Anything else to add? People wanna talk about stuff? It's a little chilly.
Motion to close?
Second.
Wait, not entertaining. I know, this is discussion. Oh, that's right, we're supposed to bring that back up. Oh, my mistake. Discussion on that. So what we have is the suggestion that we meet at noon on Sunday. Right? Go ahead.
The only reason why I'm saying we said noon is because APO has their meeting at 1. And it shouldn't be a long meeting. Right now, all we have is we have 3 budgets and it shouldn't be a long meeting. So hopefully we should be out of here by 1. So if that's okay with everyone, they can go out to the bars earlier.
No, we're on camera. All right, so let's. I don't want to just agree to this and then somebody next week goes, oh no, this isn't gonna work. So like, take a second, actually think about it. Objections and all, discussion points. You have anything to add? Anybody? Vaughn?
At 12? It should be. The only other.
We're one of like 2 organizations that meet in this room on a Sunday.
Us and APO,
Yeah.
so.
So, you wanna add anything on this?
I mean, I can't make it at rehearsal, it seems reasonable, let's just do it.
Continue then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Well, how many people can't make it? Do we have that already? Put your hands up, because that's an issue. We can't really vote on things if we don't have a lot of people here. Oh, so we got 4, 5, 6. This isn't looking okay. This is if it's at 2. So we're at 6 people already. Is that gonna work? Is
Your
that
other
gonna fly?
option is Monday at 9, I guess. Because,
That would be the next option to the
but
class.
that, I know that sorority like has craft parties all next week, so, and the fraternities all the week, so.
No, that's good.
But still, like, 3 over here.
Oh, right.
But hold on, you said that.
Greek organization
Greek,
meets on Mondays at 9.
yeah, all the frats meet anyway on Mondays too. I think most of the sororities do too.
Wait, is that a requirement now?
No.
This
No,
just
but
happened.
this is how it is.
It's like, wow, I didn't know that. We used to be on Thursdays for a while, so, I don't know, I've been here a long time, man, I'm like a grandpa.
Also, you won't get to come on Monday nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if, how long would APO go? Guys, let's keep slideshow down. Who's in APO? How long would that, Dave? How long would that meeting go?
As far as I know, probably no more than an hour. I don't know of any business that.
No,
what
we're
do
not
we-
gonna.
There's a decent amount of stuff there.
Oh, I was gonna humor at 2 o'clock. Would that be okay?
We usually do like 2 or 3 on Sunday.
Devon?
Due date needs to be at least a week apart, if it could be on Saturday, maybe at least a week apart.
Saturday's a rough day for me.
We can meet on Saturday, but.
I'd rather do
Because
it
it's like,
right
Yeah, well, earlier's always better.
Let's just get it over with.
So,
Don't
We're gonna do
sit.
quorum?
Come to us, June.
we're not gonna be quorum, we're gonna override it.
We can't do it at like 3.
I don't want to.
What's wrong with doing it later?
You can't do it at 3, because then you're gonna
Because there's a Super Bowl next week.
Anime Club has a meeting here.
That's why
at
no one wants to go.
I know, on Sunday.
On Sunday, yeah.
What club?
Anime
There's this
Club.
game.
This game, I don't know anything about football. I know this guy Bruno Mars is playing in it though. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Devon.
We actually meet in another room,
We could be in our room.
like, another room, fine.
I don't understand what, if we were to do a meeting at 2, not sure where yet, who couldn't make it?
Who could make it?
Same people again.
Yeah, I couldn't guarantee.
So just as many people.
Yeah.
Alright, so it doesn't make a difference then. It's up to you guys. So would somebody like to make, should we vote on this one? Do we vote on
I
this?
think we have jurisdiction to make when the meetings are.
Oh, yeah, no matter what, cabinet can say it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's where it's at.
We'll send it, we'll send it.
They're probably gonna go at noon on Sunday. We'll do brunch.
Any real, if you have like any like serious things.
I'm okay with doing brunch.
Can we like set up?
You guys order food?
Do it over brunch?
I think you have a budget for this.
I do.
Spend it the right way, unlike whatever she do with her money.
Not
Me?
I think she costs anything.
You guys want bagels?
No. Devon,
What is the process for running for?
over at quorum, we vote on it.
How do you vote on it?
I think the cabinet just says they do it.
Um,
Dave, alright guys, side chair down. Now we're moving to the discussion item of if we don't have quorum at that meeting, what would we do? I'm not addressing, this is not a public forum, you can put your hand down. Dave, do you have any clarification on this? I just want to be mean. Dave's got clarification.
You're keeping your show up, Fred.
Let Dave clarify, he's our parliamentarian. Danielle?
Can I cede my time to Ashley? My
Technically,
topic doesn't even have to do with this.
Go ahead,
It's
say
just
it.
If one of you two, I have a box of shirts in my room. I just need to
this is unacceptable.
One of you, you don't get it?
Dave, clarification on overriding quorum.
As long as both the president and speaker agree.
So that's what we can do.
Are you gonna be able
I
to
don't,
make it?
I'll be there, yeah. We're doing brunch, right, Sean?
I'm down for brunch.
Orange juice and stuff?
Does-
Bubbly orange juice? Okay, see, that's how you hide it. That's how you, I know. Is this live stream on channel 2 yet? 6? 4? 3? Which one's secret channels now?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube. Alright, so, Dave, more clarification?
Not on this.
Alright, so that's, guys, let's go. So here's how it's gonna go. If we meet at noon, which is probably what the cabinet's gonna say, that's their decision to make. They and I have to agree. If I show up, I'll probably agree, just to get the meeting over with. We're only reviewing 2 budgets right now. If any budget comes up that I feel with the whole Senate should be, I'll tell them to table it and we'll bring it up the next following week. Devon, question?
If we do 11, I can make it.
You can't get that. What are you doing with this early
No.
stuff?
That's too early.
Early. All right, well, still, 11 o'clock, who couldn't make it at 11? Just to humor this, wow, a lot of people. Okay, continue then.
Wait, that's only like 3 people.
Oh, it's 5 people total still. Sorry. All right, so continue discussion. We're gonna close this whole medium quorum time next week. They're gonna make a decision on their own. Dave,
Are we off the?
we're off that topic now. We're gonna.
Okay, I apologize, I gave the wrong answer earlier about the standing motion for the reallocation. Standing motions last only for the current session. So every time there's a new session of the Senate, you need to revoke. Section 2.05.
So, well, technically that means last semester still carries over to
It
this.
carries over per session.
Per session, yeah.
Yes.
So we're still in the same
Oh,
session.
no.
Yeah. All right, so we're getting close to the Grammys now. It's like my football, so we gotta get going. Second. See no discussion on that. All those in favor of closing the meeting, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. It was just you.
Subcommittee.
No, Kate,